What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. You saw the title, you saw the thumbnail. Now, for those of you newer to the channel or newer to the space, you may not have ever thought to try any of these. You may not have ever heard any of these cheaper fragrances. There's no clones in here. This is a lot of, designer fragrances that are more affordable. A couple car company fragrances in here potentially as well that are just really freaking good. Some serious value and bang for your buck that, again, you may have never thought to try. And maybe you want to give a chance. So I'll have them linked down below if you want to check any of these out. Of course, you don't have to buy nothing to watch the video, though. Let's talk about them. Stay tuned. One that I took a really long time procrastinating to try, and if you like Terre d'Hermès, this is very much in the vein of Terre d'Hermès EDT, but instead of being based around orange, it's more of a lemon type of citrus, lemon grapefruit kind of smell. It is Bentely Infinite. Not any of the flankers, the actual original eau de toilette, and I gotta say, it's actually really good. The quality here is decent. The flacon, this bottle, is actually really substantial, feels of quality. There's a really nice build to it. You're gonna pay under $30 for this fragrance just about everywhere on the internet. Decent atomizer. Smells fantastic. Citrusy, woody aromatic, not super earthy, but has this kind of fresh woody, lightly smoked wood feel, similar to Terre d'Hermès, like I was saying before, with more of a juicy lemon grapefruit kind of citrus versus the acidity of maybe more of an orange citrus that you find in Terre d'Hermès. Average to slightly above average performance, extremely high level of versatility. This is something you can wear for just about anything. It will work. It's very masculine. It's a timeless classic profile with a little bit of a twist on it. Just very affordable. Really hard to beat. Again, one you may have never thought to try is Bentely Infinite Eau de Toilette. A little on the blue fragrance side, very affordable. John Varvatos, great designer house. Their fragrances get really cheap for the most part. You can get 4.2 ounce bottles for under $50 for most of their scents. And XX Indigo being one of them. Yeah, the jewel can be a little bit of a pain. I know people say, oh, glue it, tape it, all that good stuff. Yeah, whatever. But it has this minty green woody feel to it. A little bit of a blue fragrance kind of feel. And they have this Himalayan poppy floral note that doesn't really make it flowery. If anything, it adds kind of this dusty feel to go with the woody elements here. It's a softer minty freshness, but a freshness nonetheless. It's not heavy on citrus or fruits or anything like that. It's not aquatic. It doesn't have severely high levels of like synthetic ambergris and ambroxan to give you this super musk or anything like that, or a shower gel smell. It's just a nice everyday wear. Has a little bit of a unique smell to it. Like I said, it's fresh, it's woodsy, it's clean and aromatic, and it doesn't smell exactly like everything else like so many other designers do these days. It's not a trendy fragrance. It's kind of its own thing while being similar to a style at the same time. Pretty good stuff. Average, slightly above average longevity. And really affordable. Smells fantastic in the air right now. Again, from John Varvatos, it's XX Indigo. One of my favorites the brand Issey Miyake has ever released. It's very simple. It's a fresh, watery, aromatic, woody vetiver fragrance. Very easy to wear. It's around $40 to $50 for the big bottle. It is Issey Miyake's L'Odyssey Vetiver. They're specifically named Vetiver Flanker. If I can get it to focus, we'll be in good shape. There we go. This fragrance is awesome. You can wear this for anything. Another one, average to slightly above average performance. It's one of their flankers from 2023, I believe this came out. One of the better fragrances to come out of this brand in a long time, in my opinion, while being extremely simplistic, super easy to wear, super easy to like and understand. It's got this soft yet sweet geranium smell. It's not a minty geranium that provides a little bit of an aromatic feel to it. A soft, earthy tone that's not on the dirty side from the vetiver. Again, a light, soft, smoked wood. Not Terre d'Hermès type, not kind of that level of earthy, but a little bit of a smoked wood smell to it with a freshwater accord that makes it just so fresh and easy to wear. Again, you could wear this with anything. It's very simple, but it also doesn't smell like a bunch of other things at the same time. So, bordering the unique side of things while being simplistic. Really good stuff and affordable. L'Odyssey Pour Homme Vetiver from Issey Miyake. Spiced coconut shell with a little bit of a soapy aromatic feel. This one was recommended to me by some viewers. Not that I wasn't aware of its existence. I just never tried it. And they're like, no, you'll like it. You should really try it. And they were right. It's an Eternity flanker in the Calvin Klein line called Aromatic Essence. It has a coconut note, but it's more like the coconut shell. Lavender, has spices like, has a pepper and cardamom spice to it with some lemon, just a little bit of citrus to it. It's really good. The cardamom kind of stands out as a somewhat bitter green spiciness to it. To go with, again, this kind of warm coconut shell. It's not so much of a sunscreen smell. There's a little touch of it there, but it's not the creamy type. This is really good. It's more of a coconut water meets coconut shell kind of thing. It's very prevalent. I wouldn't say it's the most important note here, but it does stand out quite a bit. So if you like coconut fragrances that don't smell like everything else, that aren't just straight up sunscreen fragrances or pina colada fragrances or anything like that, the creamy stuff, you'll probably like this one. Another average performer, affordable fragrance in that $40 range that doesn't smell anything like the original Eternity. It's basically in an Eternity bottle, but as a standalone fragrance, it smells fantastic, and that's all that really matters, right? From Calvin Klein, this is Eternity Aromatic Essence. Now, longtime viewers, longtime fragrance community members, you'll be like, well, duh. Nothing new here for you, but you never know when there's a new viewer, newer to the hobby. I see it every day in my comment section on a different video, and this video might be no different. So, the most recommended fragrance in the history of this channel for you new fellas here. Salvatore Ferragamo, Acqua, Essenziale, Bleu. I had a gentleman run into me at Marshall's literally this past weekend and brought this fragrance up to me. So this fragrance is extremely synonymous with me. I love my blue fragrances. We do have a few blue fragrances ahead in this video from this point. We have 2 more, I believe. And this is my favorite affordable blue of all time. You can see the juice level has dropped greatly on that one. This one has a little bit of citrus that is reminiscent of a Bleu de Chanel with a little bit of an aquatic, darker, woody element to it that's reminiscent of a Dylan Blue. While not smelling like either of them really, there's a aromatic, powdery lavender tonka sweetness here as well. You get a little bit of Ambrox and a little earthy green from some Cypriol. Really good performance. You can wear this for everything. I think it's a little much for the super high heat, but aside from that, this can be a signature scent fragrance. This is modern synthetics, you know, typical blue fragrance that's not some aquatic, but beautiful stuff nonetheless. I love this fragrance. I'll never stop recommending it. In this video topic, it was perfect to recommend. Like I said, longtime fragrance community enthusiasts and longtime viewers of the channel. No surprises here. Again, another duh, no shit Ross moment. But for you new fellas here in the community and new fellas to the channel, you're probably going to want to try this one. It's that good. I'm sure you'll see some people sounding off in agreement with me, and maybe a few that disagree, but overall the majority will agree with me. This is a great value buy. Again, from Salvatore Ferragamo, we have, let me get it to focus. Focus for me one time. There we go. Acqua Essenziale Bleu. New release from 2025, affordable, right off Jump Street. Blue fragrance, kind of Drakkar meets YSL, sweet apple, blue metallic musky, a little bit of greens. Drakkar Bleu. Most people would say blue, but it's Bleu, B-L-E-U. This is actually quite nice. I had a few people that were surprised I didn't have it in one of my 2 tiers for best designers released this year. I don't think it beat out any of those, but it's still a really good release nonetheless, especially for the money in this $30-ish price point. This is a really good fragrance, especially starting off a collection. This is something you could really get down with that's going to work for everything. Blue fragrance with some fruity sweetness from some apple. A little bit of a shower gel kind of smell to it, musky, a little aquatic, has some green elements that kind of softly spice it up a little bit. It's good. It's really good. It does have a soapiness to it, though. It's a very clean fragrance. So if you're looking for dapper, clean, and fresh, easy dip your toe into the blues kind of fragrance, this is great for that. This is one that you may have never thought to try, may have never even heard of and didn't know came out. But it's solid. For you veterans, maybe it's, you know, a little beginnerish for you. But if you like a good, clean, soapy fragrance, it's good for everyone, regardless of your you know, nose experience, you snobs, on to those that just like to smell good. So, from Guy Laroche, we've got Drakkar Bleu. What the hell? Let's go with one more blue fragrance, shall we? This one's more spicy green. Still has the shower gel element to it, but this is the most green spice dominant of the three blues we've just talked about. This is a beautiful fragrance. This one has more of a gentlemanly feel. This one dresses up a little bit better, I find. This is from Boucheron. This is called Singulier. This is one that can be found in that $28 to $40 range, depending on where you find it. I'm not sure what the price is right now through YouTube Shopping Network. I want to say can be found around 30 bucks. Like I said, I'll have it linked below. Above average performer, 6 to 8 hour range longevity. Again, more spicy greens. Of course, it's a woody aromatic. It's not the soapy type, though. This has less sweetness than something like Acqua Essenziale Blue and more woods. And like I said, green spices, like I want to say rosemary and stuff like that. Might even be a little bit of basil in here. I forgot. But it does have that blue shower gel smell to it, just with, again, spicy green elements to kind of give it some depth, add some more masculinity, some more of that classic aromatic fougere feel to it. Really, really good fragrance. Boucheron been around many a moons. And this is one of their modern offerings, and it's a damn good offering nonetheless. It's cheap. It's under the radar. It's more of a hidden gem, but it's damn good. It's Boucheron Singulier. Little spiced orange creamsicle. It's good. It's really good, especially in the spring and the fall. We've got Lolita Lempicka's Green Lover. There's some woods and other elements here, but it does have that orange creamsicle kind of smell to it. Again, a little spicier than something like an Amen Ultra Zest, but in that vein of that fragrance. Beautiful creaminess to it. Like I said, orange creamsicle. It's almost gourmand delicious in some ways, but there's some green elements, hence Green Lover. There's some soft green elements that kind of add that little touch of spice that I was speaking on with some soft woods. A little bit of musk here as well. Really good performer, actually, for the money. This one's very much above average in that 8-hour range, easy in longevity. Really good projection for about 2 hours. Doesn't really smell like anything other than the handful of other fragrances you may think of that fit that orange creamsicle kind of vibe. Amen Ultra Zest, Paco Rabanne's Ultra Red Man kind of falls into those, if you will. But a lot of people would argue this is probably the best of the bunch because it's got the most depth to it and it's really affordable. So another one you may not have ever thought to try, Lolita Lempicka Green Lover. This is a celebratory pick for the old heads of the community because there was a time when this was hyped 10 Ways to Sunday. What a great beginner earthy vetiver fragrance because you have a beautiful, beautiful super hit of juicy bergamot with some fresh watery notes, but a very earthy vetiver. And it's like $25 to $30 range. It is Encre Noire Sport from Lalique. What a beautiful fragrance. I still have a love and affinity for this one, though I haven't worn it in a while myself. I do think it's still the most approachable and easy to wear in the line. The original Encre Noire being my least favorite. The à l'extrême being the most interesting and obviously most challenging of very gothic, dark feel to it. And then we have Encre Indigo, which is kind of that happy medium modern blue that I think is signature scent worthy, but I think this is still the best spot to start to really, if you're looking to dip your toe into what vetiver can be, that's an easy wear, but a little bit of that earthiness that some may deem a little challenging. And it's cheap, but it does not smell like a $30 fragrance. I promise you, this one punches well above its price point when it comes to quality, performance, and overall scent profile and development. This is a great fragrance. Again, newer folks may not have ever heard of it to give it a chance. Old heads in the community, you know all about this line and this fragrance in particular. This is some good stuff. Hell, I need to throw it in the rotation. I'm wearing Icon Racing today. That's already lined up. But tomorrow, I'm going to wear Encre Noire Sport. You should check it out, too. Last but not least, a little boozy, a little funky, woodsy, leathery, violet petroleum smell that ties into Fahrenheit. It's around $40 for a 4-ounce bottle. Comes in a beautiful leather, like, travel watch roller case is what it looks like. It is arguably Mercedes-Benz best fragrance. I think anyways. As far as perfume lovers and perfume enthusiasts are concerned, Mercedes-Benz Le Parfum. This is beautiful for this time of year. This dresses up really well. It's very niche-like in its profile. Maybe not so much in elite tier quality. The synthetics here are actually pretty nice. It's synthetic oud and leather accord. Obviously, it's not a natural oud. This would have to be a far more expensive fragrance than it would be far more funky. But for what it is, this is actually a very impressive fragrance. This is some serious value for your money. If you want to dive into something a little more oriental animalic that still has some familiarity of that timeless Dior Fahrenheit profile, but very much a large twist on it. It doesn't smell just like Fahrenheit. It smells like it could be a Fahrenheit flanker, though. That's lovely. The way the violet comes across has that kind of petrol, gasoline kind of, but it's dialed back greatly. It's not as heavy as something like Fahrenheit, but it's there. A little bit of a soft leather, and like I said, you have a little bit of this smooth, boozy accord that softly, just a light sweetness is added to it because of it, warms things up even more, and then it's a little animalic as well. It's got kind of this rawhide feel to it from this leather accord. Absolutely stunning fragrance. Real value for your money. The most niche-like of the bunch here. I would say your two best quality fragrances in this video are the last two with Encre Noire Sport, which will surprise you for the money, and Mercedes-Benz Le Parfum, which will surprise you for your money. Well, that's the 10. Like I said, old heads in the community, maybe several of these, if not all of these, are not surprises, and I hope you just enjoyed a walk down maybe cheapies of the past memory lane for the most part, with a few of them that are newer. And for you newer guys to the community, trust me, you can do some feasting for your collection with the fragrances in this video. I think it was a hell of a gathering, And like I said, guys, chime in that have been around for a long time. Let the new fellas know what you think about some of these so they hear from more than just me. Again, there's links down below if you want to check any of these out. Make sure to like and subscribe before you leave. We'll see you on the next one.